What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's MightyFan time, and I got a few pickups to share. I thought I would kind of revamp the way I make pickup vids. For a long time, I've been making these pickup vids for a long time. It has to be like over 5 years now. And the way I've always done it is the way most people do. They get a jersey, they do the pick, or a couple of jerseys, they do the pickup video. And that's all well and good. I mean, it was a really great way of doing it. But as time goes on, you adjust, you do some other things, you come up with other ideas. And by the way, yes, I am rocking the Mitchell and Ness Rookie Year Away Jordan jersey. Some people were like, "How can you wear that?" I buy it, so I gotta wear it. I got another tank top on underneath. Don't worry. Yeah, I thought what I would do is instead of doing pickup videos every single time I get something, I would do a pickup video like a monthly wrap up. Maybe make one video a month for, towards the end of the month. In this case, kind of towards the middle of the month, kind of, getting into the stuff that's been picked up. I just thought it would kind of be a little easier to do it that way. So I have a few jerseys here to share, and some of these, most of these, have been featured on the groups on Facebook. I took pictures, and that's another reason why I want to do kind of a monthly wrap up instead of an every time I get something video, because as it is, whenever I pick up something, I like, I'll take the pictures of it, put it on Facebook. It's just easier to do it that way than to, get the video, do all the video production. So I thought it'd be kind of, a little easier, and I can have a little more fun with some, like, editing and whatnot. So anyhow, I just thought I'd change it up a little bit. So now you're going to get like a monthly pickup vid from yours truly as well, to go along with the Season of the Fans series for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I'm also still going to be putting out that Top 100 Mitchell and Ness jersey vid series. I'll probably be starting that next week, I would hope. So be on the lookout for that. Yes, this one will be in the top 100 somewhere. But anyhow, let's get right to it. There are a few Mitchell and Ness jerseys here, and there's also this one right here. And this one took some heat on the groups on Facebook, and I can kind of understand why. It's a custom jersey, but it's an authentic jersey. I mean, this is an authentic Reebok, on-field jersey, as they called it those days. It's definitely not like a knockoff or something like that. It just so happens that the player that this jersey represents did not wear this particular jersey. This particular style jersey was only worn once, one time only. And it was before he was there, but it's an awesome jersey. I'm still really glad to have it. And to find one of these, for the players that were on those teams, it's really hard. And the other thing is, when you find them, it's like $300-$400, whatever, because they're authentics and whatnot. Yeah, so if I can ever get one someday for a player who was on, who played in that game wearing this jersey, I would definitely do so. But until then, I do have, that's right. Boom. LOB, this is the Seattle Seahawks. This jersey was worn one time, I believe, in '09, as I heard since getting this jersey. And it is the alternate one-time use emerald green. Yes, that is emerald green. Seattle Seahawks jersey. It's number 25. That would be Mr. Keep my name out your mouth, Richard Sherman. Now, he was not on the team that year when they wore this, but this is basically, if he was on the team that year, this is exactly the jersey he would be wearing, because this is custom to the way the Seahawks wore this jersey. So basically, this is, like what they would have worn on the field that day. The numbers, the font, everything is to the way it should be, the way, authentic standards. And shout out to Big Slim, because he got this jersey too. This was seller on eBay was selling these, and I picked up one. I told him about it, and he looked at the pictures. He's like, "That's hot." And he went ahead and grabbed one too, and he compared it to some of the other authentic Seahawk jerseys he has, not of the same kind, but the other, the home or away Seahawk jerseys, and indeed the font on the back, the numbers, everything is the way it should be. So whoever made this jersey did a heck of a job. The company or whoever made this did a heck of a job. And it is a Richard Sherman. That's that number 25 on the front. It's also got the 25s on the shoulders as well. Everything's double stitched as it should be. The thing I love about the jersey is the sleeves, because you got that kind of dual color going with emerald green and then that kind of navy blue with the older with the Seahawk logo there. They used to have it on the sleeves there. The Reebok logo too. There you go, and you got the piping. This is a yoke sleeve. This is an authentic, like I said, this is an authentic on-field jersey. Now, it's never game worn or anything like that, but this is an authentic Reebok, so it's got the NFL equipment shield on the front. And you see the 25s and the Seahawks. Their Seahawks is single stitched, the 25 is double stitched. You go to the back, there's Sherman on a nameplate, single stitched, and the 25 double stitched. And yes, I know he didn't wear this jersey, but that's what makes it even more unique. You're not going to see too many Richard Sherman jerseys like this. But I got one, and Big Slim's got one, and so there you go. Sorry to 49er fans watching this, but there you go. Perhaps this will help. I think it needs a little swag factor, so I'll just... Oh. Hey, Kaepernick should have been thrown in this direction. Anyhow, to the next... Hey, I'm an Eagles fan, so you know. But anyhow... I did correctly predict the Seahawks to win last year, so at least I got that. So anyhow, I've only said that, 100 times? But, so now it's 101. So next up we have Mitchell Ness, and the rest of the video will be, well, there's one other non-Mitchell Ness, but there is, so I almost ran the wheel of the chair over my toe. That wouldn't have been good. But anyhow, got a Mitchell Ness here, and there's been a lot of talk about this team in the offseason because of the return of the King, LeBron James, and this is a Cleveland Cavaliers Mitchell Ness jersey. This is the second one that I have for Mitchell Ness for the Cavs. This is a older home white, circa 1985-86. This player was also a Sixer for some years. World B. Free, Lloyd Free. That's his Cavaliers jersey. Home white, really like this jersey. I've never seen this one in person before I got it. I've seen it on eBay a ton of times. I just never pulled the trigger on it until recently, and so there it is. It's got the Cavs double-stitched with that older logos, the style I really like with the basketball net and the V. Pretty cool right there. 21 as well, double-stitched. And the jock tag. This is an older run jersey. This is a made in China. It's an older made in China, though. This is like, back in the day. And then it's got the free on a nameplate, single stitched. 21, double stitched. And of course, it's got the piping going around, the orange and blue. Really nice jersey, solid jersey all around. World B. Free, Cleveland Cavaliers. Someday I want to get an orange Ron Harper just to kind of have the home and away set of this style Cavs jersey. So, jersey number 2. I'm going to hold off on this one. Jersey number 3. Jersey number 3. Now I got the Barry Sanders collection coming here. And this one, I don't have too many collegiate jerseys in the collection. And it's just not something I really collected too much of over the years. But this one was just too nice. Had to get his college jersey. This is Oklahoma State. This is Russell Athletic, the older jersey right here. This is like a, what do they call this? This is the Collegiate Legends collection that they did years ago. And that's Barry Sanders. This is the away white Oklahoma State jersey. Thing I always liked about these jerseys is that big Oklahoma State on the front. And I just always thought that was pretty cool. So it's got the double stitching there in the Oklahoma State. It's got the Russell logo there. 21 double stitched. 21 on the shoulders also double stitched. It's got the heat pressed on, iron pressed on stripes on the cuffs of the sleeve. Go to the back. You got Sanders single stitched on a nameplate, and then the 21 double stitched. Really nice jersey. Kind of an older jersey. See the jock right there. Really, really nice. And you see some fakes of this one out there, so to get like a non-fake is even better. So, not that I'm a big expert in college jerseys, but I only have this one, and I have a Doug Flutie Boston College, and I have a few basketball. I have like Irvin Johnson, Magic Johnson, Michigan State, and just a few others. Make sure I'm doing okay battery life wise. Okay, gotta move. Don't have my wires up here with me, so. Next up, we got the away white Detroit Lions. Shout out to Grape, fellow Phillies fan as well, and he's a big Lions fan, and I know he has, Barry Sanders jerseys in the collection, and this is the away white Detroit Lions, circa 1996. This is a made in El Salvador jersey. Really nice, really heavy. It's got the double stitching for the 20s. Shout out also to Big Baby holding it down the Motor City. I told you this is like the year of Detroit for me. I got so many different Detroit jerseys this year for different teams and players. So, but Barry Sanders was my first favorite running back, one of my first favorite players outside of an Eagle in the NFL. So, anytime I can get my hands on a Barry Sanders jersey, I'm pretty happy about that. Him and Jerry Rice were like my two non-Eagle favorite players first growing up, was Jerry Rice and Barry Sanders. Some of my first favorite Eagles was like Fred Barnett, Reggie White, Randall Cunningham, but non-Eagles would be Barry Sanders and Jerry Rice. So Sanders, single stitched nameplate, 20s double stitched. I'm gonna run through these a little quick because my battery life is running that low on my laptop and the wires downstairs. I don't want to run downstairs, plug it all in, so I'm just gonna get through it. Of course, it has the little NFL shield. All right. You've seen some of these jerseys a few times anyhow in other people's collections. Now they're in mine. And went ahead and got this one too from the same seller. I got all three of these at the same time. The same evening, I should say, on eBay. This is the Thanksgiving Detroit Lions Barry Sanders jersey. Older Ron Mitchell on this. This is made in Korea. It's got the NFL's 50th anniversary, so it's a 1994 jersey. 50th annie patch there for the NFL. There's very simple jersey, but pretty cool. It's got the B. Sanders on the back, single stitched on the nameplate, 20, single stitched. Everything's single stitched, and the patch as well is on there. So, very nice jersey. All right. Last but certainly not least, this is the last of my Grail jerseys. I was finally able to get this. A couple people took pictures of theirs on Facebook, kind of taunting me with it. They know who they are. Thought this would stay away from me, didn't you? MightyFan always gets his Grail, so you just remember that. But last but certainly not least, I gotta unfurl this. Still has the tags, but this one I passed on more than a couple times at the store years ago, at the Mitchell Ness store years ago, and it's become pretty elusive until this past weekend when I was able to get it. So here we go, 1994 powder blue. Junior Seau, San Diego Chargers. It's got the NFL 75th annie patch right there. And it's also, everything is heat pressed on there. So the 55s, the bolts on the sleeves, 55s on the sleeves. Heat pressed. This is a made in Korea run. Sort of the end of their Korea runs when they moved from that to China. This was like one of the last of the sets that they were doing. So, and Seau, heat pressed on the nameplate, and the 55s heat pressed as well. Love this jersey. I can't believe I passed on this at least on like 2 or 3 different occasions at the store years ago. And rest in peace. Great player. University of USC, great linebacker for many years with the Chargers, Patriots, the Dolphins. Had a great Hall of Fame career. So this is the only jersey that Mitchell Ness ever made of him to this point. So 1994, gotta love those powder blue Charger jerseys. And here it is, the great Junior Seau, rest in peace. That's his jersey. So anyhow, yes, all the Grails are finally in the fold. They'll be all in the closet. Hey, it's a great feeling to finally get them all. The set is done. So anyhow, I gotta go before my battery runs out. So until the next video, this is MightyFan saying peace, and I will see you then. Shouts as always to all my subscribers, fellow Jersey heads, all the groups on Facebook, family, friends, fellow DeviantArt members, anyone else I'm forgetting. As always, big shout outs to all of you, and I will see you in the next video. All right, everyone, take care.